Okay, good evening again, or it's the morning, I think, like 2 in the morning. So I decided to keep videoing. That's why you see me in my little pink dress, because A, cancer awareness for me, B, I live in Florida and it's hot. It's hot, and under all these lights, it's hot. So here I am going to show you something quick and easy before my phone says that I have not enough space, okay? We're going to bling out, put my readers on, we're going to bling out the bottom and the top. We're going to bling out plastic champagne flutes and plastic rock glasses, mixed drink glasses. Everybody's been to an occasion that people don't want to buy 200 glasses, okay, unless they're getting a catering company. So if they're doing it themselves, most of the time they buy plastic glasses, plastic cups, plastic everything, because they come 6 to a pack. If you order online, sometimes you get them 10 for a pack. Some of the, places you can get them cheap, so that's where you go, right? But instead of going and getting a pack of red cups, especially if it's something intimate like a baptism, a wedding, an anniversary, you really, especially 25, 50 years marriage, I think that, that warrants a little bit more versus the red cups, okay? They come 50 to a bag. But you can still, it's up to you if that's what you want to do. You can put that on the bar where people go and get a drink at the bar, but whatever you have on the table, you can have it a little blinged out. So, let's get started because I am going to run out of time. And this is my third video tonight. So, and I have to turn off the AC because it makes so much noise. And it, oh my goodness, here we go again, me and my epoxies that I don't clean off correctly, so this is what happens. It gets stuck. And I'm already on a time limit, and here I am playing with this lid. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I had already pre-measured, because it depends on what type of flute that you buy. So the rolls, they come at Dollar Tree. You guys all seen them. They come in crystal colors, purples and pinks and golds and silvers. That's where I got these from. And I pre-measured it to make sure it was going to fit. And then I cut it. And I cut off excess if I needed to. Okay? So the first one we're going to do is this one over here. And I'm definitely have the one next to it because it's hard to measure. Because nothing in this world is perfect, okay? Especially when we're talking about cups and glasses and this and that. Nothing's perfect. So, I have it measured. I got my glue, whatever type of glue you like or whatever it is you like to work with. Everybody's got their own thing. I like epoxies, or like my E6000. I like, anything that can withstand heat, cold, water. Pretty much that's it. Okay, you make sure, let me move this, that you get all these stones covered with your epoxy. Okay, or your glue, or your spray, because there's some spray stuff out there. I'm just funny because I don't want nothing to come apart at the wrong time, especially like I live in Clearwater, Florida. It's hot, and humid, especially being by the water. It gets like, all of the Tampa Bay area gets very humid. So I always want to make sure that it's sealed so well that it's not going to come off. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to measure this with the one next to it, so I get it right on top of those slightly off. It's okay. And you just go around. This one might be a little shorter. Nobody's going to notice. You know why nobody's going to notice? Because all they're going to notice is this. The bling. Okay? That's what they're going to notice. Now, the thing about plastic, when you're dealing with epoxies, as soon as I finish putting the other layer, I have to clean off the excess epoxy. If not, it is not going to want to come off. It's a pain. It's different than when you do it with glass, because glass comes off pretty easy. But when you're doing it with this, with plastic, it's a little bit more of a challenge. It's not a problem, it's just a little bit more challenging, I think. Make sure the ends are tight. Go around it, look to make sure it's all even. It's all even. And then this one, I have to add more to the top layer. It's 2 more. I already had it pre-cut and ready to go. I'm going to add the epoxy. The way to clean off excess epoxy on plastic is alcohol. Okay? Just regular rubbing alcohol. Which of course, I thought I put on over here and I didn't. So, and then you just go around the top one. Make sure it's even. I think I'm putting way too much epoxy. I think it's just because maybe it's late and I'm tired. I'm starting to get tired. But I really wanted to get this out there because I know that there's a lot of people that buy a lot of plastic stuff for their wedding. And I love it. I think it looks pretty. I think it's easy. You don't have to sit there, how would you call this, washing dishes or anything like that. So you squeeze it tight. The only thing is now I got it all over my fingers. It comes right off your fingers if you get it quick. Okay? So we got that one done. I don't know what I do with my alcohol, but it does come off with alcohol. And now we're going to do the bottom. Quick and easy. I got this one already ready because once you mess with it, you got to let it sit overnight, okay? You can't try to play with them and try to mess with them. And because all you're going to do is make a mess like I'm doing right now, okay? I got to leave it alone and let it just stick. And being that this glass is like an octagon, I'm making sure that the middle part is stuck in correctly. Okay, now, let's do this one. We're going to do the bottom one, the bottom piece over here. And I had already pre-measured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the bottom. Oh no, here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the bottom, and it's a row of 4 of the ones that you get from Dollar Tree. Oh no, that one's too much also. Give me a second. Didn't I just pre-cut this? Or am I going crazy? I could be going crazy. I don't know. I truly don't know. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. I thought I pre-cut, but I didn't. Okay. So now no panic, just cut the excess off before you glue it on. That's it. No big deal. No fuss, no mess, no fuss, no muss. Put some epoxy on it. And let's call it a day. You know, it's easy. Doesn't take long. You got younger siblings. They might help you. Mom, dad, everybody. You can put everybody to do this because it's very, very simple. Very, very simple. Now, because it's an octagon, you have to make sure the ends are meeting and that they're closed. Because if not, it's going to keep on opening and getting on your nerves. Like it's doing to me right now. Alright, so now I got that one. I can't mix with, oh, here we go again. If it keeps doing that, that's telling you you don't have enough glue. Okay? So, and that's okay. You just add the excess glue and close that bad boy up. Okay, now I'm over gluing. There you go. Gently with my thumbs, I'm closing the two ends together, and voila, the bottom part got its fabulous bling. Okay, and now I'm gonna show you how to bling a rocks glass. It's the same thing I just did there. Same thing I just did there. I put like 3 little ones on the bottoms here. This is a rocks glass, like a rum and coke, whatever you want to drink. I'm just going to add, my fingers are stuck together. What happened to my 2-piece that I kept here purposely? Oops, I guess I don't have a 2-piece. Okay. I'm going to measure it. Measure, make sure it's even with this one. It's 3-row. I only have 2 rows there just to give it a little extra bling. On the rocks glasses, you really don't have to give it bling. You know why? Because most men don't like bling. Okay? They don't like bling. You know, some do, some don't. But you know what? It's your occasion. You do whatever you want to do, and whatever, you know, your family wants to do, or depending on what occasion you're having. Everybody could use a little bling, you know? So, here we go. Now I'm going to epoxy this one also. And I'm trying not to put too much, because like I said, taking epoxy off of plastic is totally different than taking epoxy off of a glass. You could just rub it off a glass. But when it comes to, with your fingers, when it comes to plastic, like I said, alcohol. Q-tip with alcohol will get the excess off, or even acetone. Okay, nail polish remover will get the excess glue off of your plastic stuff that you decide that you want to bling. Okay, so now I'm going to go with my next one. I'm just measuring here to make sure I put it upside down. It's easier for me to see where it goes. I'm just going to slap it right here, as you can see. And I'm just going to turn this around, keep it as even as possible. And bam, we are done. Simple, easy peasy, no fuss, no muss. But oops, I got excess. I had 1 stone too many, so I'm just gonna cut it. I'm not gonna freak out, I'm just gonna cut it. And close the ends. Like I said, closing the ends are very important. It keeps it from moving. So there you go. Rocks glass. Ooh, my little champagne flute is still playing with me. Come on, stop playing. Not time for this. And there's one more thing we were going to do to this glass. And that is, wait a second. Was it this? No, this one. Okay. One more thing we're going to do to this glass is I'm putting a decoration down here. But you really don't need it. But I'm kind of a blingy type of girl. So, here I go. I'm going to cut. Can't wait till I get better cameras and lighting and look professional where you guys can see. But you know, these metal meshes, they're metal meshes that hold these crystals together. Okay, so I'm just cutting all of them but the one so it could flare out. See how it's dangly, but it's still not loose. I'm gonna put some glue on it. Let's glue this bad boy down. And once you glue it on, you just, while you're gluing it on, you just space it out because it's going to be like a flare. A little flare underneath it. You don't even have to go this far. Just the top stones look fabulous by themselves. And you don't even need that many stones. 4 stones, 5 stones, three rows is enough to change what you're doing from okay to wow. These little touches that you do that are different. Little touches that give your special occasion a special touch. And it's a touch that you did yourself. That nobody can say they did it because you did it. And you and your family and your friends have a sip. Instead of a paint and sip party, have a create and sip party. You shouldn't have more than 2 drinks because things might not look too good once you're sober. Okay? And you want it to look good when you're sober. So, making sure that the middle is tucked in because the middle is curved like this. So, you want to make sure those middle stones are curved in correctly so they do not loosen up. And here we go. Bam. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, the top one still needs another layer here. Yes, it does. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, I can't have it retarded looking. Wait a minute. Not retarded. Let me stop saying that word because I don't want somebody yelling at me about something. Period. So, it's looking a little rough and I'm going to fix it. Let's put it that way. I need one more row of these on there. And it will be done. And I'm going to set the table up real quick so you guys can see it. And then I'm going to take some pictures and later I'll be able to upload the video today. But the pictures won't be probably till tomorrow. Because I have to put it in my computer and upload it, and it's just a big. This one has one too many, and I don't have enough glue on it. That's the thing about plastic. But it takes a little bit longer to seal good, but it still looks beautiful. So, you know, you got the good with the bad. You have to think about it. Okay, do I really want that extra bling? Possibly, yeah. Once you do it, you go, oh man, I'm so glad I did. But remember, you don't have to do this by yourself. Get your friends involved, your family involved, everybody involved. Shoot. Everybody. You make everybody pitch in. And they're going to love it. They're going to love it because they're learning too. Even though I know some people out there like, I ain't telling them anything. I want to do this all. I want to surprise them. Well, after you surprise them and you have your occasion, then you send them my way. How about that? Here we go. On beautiful flute, rocks, glasses. Oh, I forgot about these over here. What's the bottom to this? But I should have 4. Oh, here it goes. This one has 3 on the bottom also. You see? And I'm running out of time, so I want to set up the table real quick. guys can see that even plastic could look fabulous. Oh, like that. Look at this mess I made on this table. Oh my goodness.